Right then, so we are doing something slightly different for this episode of Drift Crash. I entered a competition on a whim, which I had no thought about. I saw a car and I thought, I like that, I'm going to stick 20 quid in it. So I did, and now we're here. And I've won a Lamborghini Huracan, an actual one, not a toy, an actual Lamborghini Huracan. We're at 7 days performance to pick the thing up and have a look around it and make the impossible decision of, do I keep the Lamborghini Huracan or do I be sensible and not have a Lamborghini Huracan? It's all been a bit emotional really, so let's go inside, have a chat to Ross, who's one of the owners of 7 days, and see what happens.
Right guys, so welcome to 7 Days Performance. For those of you who don't know who we are or what we do, we give away amazing prizes like obviously the Lamborghini behind me. Matt Steele has come to view his new Lamborghini. He was the lucky winner of the Lambo, so here he is. He's, well, a few of you may already know who he is. He's kind of semi-famous in the YouTube world, so I'll let him introduce himself.
Hi, I'm Matt Steele. I'm semi-famous in the YouTube world. I just didn't think this sort of thing was real, to be honest. I had the genuine belief that, you know, you put money out there, it just goes, you know, a bit like the ones where you choose where things are on the screen and all that. And yeah, it actually happened. I'm stood here. This is a real car, real thing. It really happened.
It's not a dream.
It's not a dream.
No.
Well, it sort of is still, but I'm really here.
Yeah.
So it's coming to terms with it all.
How many tickets did you have to win the Lambo?
Well, I bought 2, so technically I had a
Just under 20 quid?
20 quid Lambo.
20 quid Lamborghini, that's not bad.
We've already done the reveal. If you guys want to see that and watch me pulling silly faces as a big shiny sheet comes off a Lamborghini, you can head over to the 7 Days Performance YouTube channel.
We kind of have YouTube at the moment. We're now trying to get into it and build it up a little bit, so it'll be definitely on the Facebook page, so check out.
So definitely the Facebook and probably the YouTube. So you can go and have a look at that and look at my dumb face giggling like a little schoolboy. So I think the main thing for me really is that the amount of calls I got from people saying, no way, I don't believe it, those things are scams, it's fake, it doesn't really happen. I mean, I was kind of indifferent myself, to be honest, but like a lot of people are now a lot more switched on to it actually being a real thing. And you're doing a genuinely like amazing thing for people, because I was so elated to win something so crazy, especially out of the blue, because I'd forgotten to bought the tickets, but like, yeah, how many winners have you actually had? Like, where are you up to?
Yeah, I'm not surprised. We do still get a few skeptical people out there, but we've had 820 winners now. We've given away over 5 million in prizes, so we're building up a really good reputation for ourselves, and obviously people can see that we have real winners, so it's an amazing thing that we're giving away such cool prizes. We are going to do another supercar soon. Obviously you've won the Lambo, so we can't give that away again, but we will do another supercar. We kind of want you guys to tell us what supercar to launch next. So in essence guys, if you want to be like Matt and win awesome prizes, potentially win yourself a supercar like the Lamborghini Huracan, then check out the website, get involved, get your entries in, wait for a live draw to see if you do win. So yeah, to make it even more real, here's your key.
Thank you very much. See ya. Ross, I am an absolute, not just a Lamborghini novice, but a supercar novice in any sense of the word. What am I sitting in? Which one is it?
It's a LP610, I think it's 610 PS, so around
570, 580 horsepower, yeah?
Yeah. Jack Tonkin from Jay's Garage did the exhaust. very loud in sport mode, but obviously the exhaust is still valved, so you can have it nice and quiet, which is the top setting on the steering wheel there. Top is obviously in comfort, so it's nice and quiet. Middle is sport, and it'll open the valves up in the exhaust and you'll sound like a hooligan.
Yep.
And the bottom is, I think it just turns all the traction off, so it's like a track mode, obviously.
So it's like normal human, slightly excitable human, idiot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So straight into idiot mode then.
Yeah. I obviously probably don't need to tell you how to drive, because
I'm not entirely convinced whilst I'm sat in here, because I am very far out of my element. There's no clutch. There's no. Well, there is.
No stick. There's no high.
I can't pull this thing between direction changes. So, yeah. Okay, so just while I'm sat in here on my own, I should definitely take a second just to acknowledge the fact that this car is ridiculous. I mean, the roof is Alcantara, the seats are Alcantara. There's crazy stitching everywhere. There's, all these crazy buttons everywhere. There's a big weird like safety switch over the start-stop button, which is completely unnecessary, but just feels really correct in this environment. From the universe I'm from, where we have cars that are painted with rattle cans, this is so far beyond that, and just, I don't know, it's like all of the elements of the expensive things I've ever been near or in shoved into one car, and it's just completely over the top. So what a place to be. Definitely needs bride seats though. A couple of bride Recaros with some pink stuff. There's too many switches. Right, so that's Windows. Yeah, right, that works. Oh, but how's the gearbox work? Oh, we're in first. Is that it? Oh shit, I'm moving. Right, how do I go in reverse? Oh, sweet. I guess this is what you'd call in. Oh, there's a camera, look. And then do I just use the flapper again? Yes. Oh, look at this. I'm just going for a ride in this. I look like a ridiculous idiot, so prepare yourself for that. First thing is, like, I had to ask how you open the door, but there's a button. Look at that. This is weird, pulling a door down.
Weird pulling it down, isn't it? Yeah.
I feel like a member of Low Origin. And this is your personal McLaren for now.
Yeah.
But it's like, I only knew this a second ago, but it's a 600 LT.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what exactly is a 600 LT?
So it's a V8 twin turbo. I think it's a 4.8 litre.
You think?
Right, 3.8, 4.8. I don't know. It's a V8 twin turbo.
Yeah.
And the 600 LT basically means it's long tail. I think it's like a couple of inches longer. It's based on the 570S. And it's like the track version of that, so you get all like the carbon on the exterior and stuff, and it's lighter and a little bit more powerful. It's obviously the 570 is 570 horsepower, and this is 600.
I guess it's 70 fast, isn't it? Yeah. I have the biggest smile under this mask, because it's like, I am flat out, I'm a terrible passenger, but it feels so composed. Yeah, as well.
Yeah, I don't like driving it in the rain, because obviously it's rear wheel drive.
Yeah, but it's just started now, so sod's law. Yeah. It's got so much haul, hasn't it, from nothing, like, and it'll only cost me half my house, you say.
About that, yeah. Brand new. This one was about 240,000.
Wow.
It's crazy.
It's the way it puts the power down though, because obviously like it's rear wheel drive,
yeah,
so
it's crazy to think how to do it. I don't know. The annoying thing about this is the earlier 600 LTs, because the exhausts come out the back, like the top, so they used to flame and used to see like blue flames, but
boom boom,
yeah, but they took it out the map because people were like, I don't know, like trying to cook sausages and stuff on the flames, but so they took it out the map. But that's why if you see the middle of the rear spoiler is like matte, so it doesn't like damage the spoiler.
Oh wow, I've been out in like cars with more power, right? So the thing for me that's like just crazy is the fact that every little drip of power that it's got just is going straight into the floor and you're going fast. Like there's no wheel spin, there's no like
and especially as well, it's a little bit damp. Right.
Yeah. What an amazing machine. You can't smell it, but it smells amazing. It smells of hot brakes and adrenaline. So you go. Went out in a McLaren with, are they even the lights? Is that the lights? Like,
Yeah, they are, yeah.
so the 0-60, I did look and it's 2.5 seconds.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
Quarter mile in 10.4. So yeah, this is where my insurance ends. At the end of the private land. And,
that's cool.
Yeah, the trouble is, I can't get insurance on a Lamborghini today, so I can't drive the Lamborghini on the roads today. Yeah, anyway, Ross is going to take us out in it so we can actually see and hear what it can do. So let's do the swap-a-roo, mate.
Let's do it. See, this is how I'd love the McLaren sound, but
so you want this engine in a McLaren? I can feel a swap coming on. Wow, that's quick. I think this feels faster than the McLaren for sure.
Do you reckon?
I think it's the way it delivers the power though, because like it really kicks you back in your seat in this, whereas the McLaren's like so balanced in the way it does everything. Yeah. So if you're getting like a 400-500 horsepower Silvia in first gear, it's like that but in every gear. Yeah. Like the feeling. Yeah. I genuinely like think it's one of the nicest looking cars I've seen in the metal. Yeah. It's got a lot of presence. I think that's because of the additions you've made with the carbon aero parts and the wing and the exhaust, like, because the sound out of it's unreal, you know. Merry-go-round on crack. So if anyone's wondering about oh look, a river. So if anyone's wondering about Ross's credentials, he is actually a drifter.
Used to be.
Oh shush, you self-confessed, mate. So he's one of the gang. He's an avid viewer of my channel, he's told me. That might be a lie. He's too busy for internet. So now I've got to decide whether I keep it.
Yeah, that is true.
This is monumentally difficult. What
do you think you're going to do?
I don't know. I've also got drift cars that need sequential gearboxes and just way more power just because. Yeah. So do I keep this or do I try and make my GT86 faster than this?
that would be quite cool.
Well,
very cool.
That would require several hundred horsepower. So yeah, that wasn't quite the test drive I was after, but it was still one hell of an experience. To summarise, I've had an amazing day. I've been around all kinds of crazy exotic cars. Ross and George have hooked me right up. It's been amazing. They've been great hosts. Yeah, I suppose now all I've got to do is decide what's happening next. So what you're going to have to do is tune into the next episode, which is the following Monday, the 27th, and see what my devious plans are. Right, yeah, I suppose that's, yeah, mate, you can have that. And who's got the key?